Greg Victor. I'm Barbara's nephew. And I'd like to say on her behalf that she was a good cook. Compared to Marty. We did the Thanksgiving microwave turkey. I mean, I'll take brown crap. And I'd first like to speak on behalf of my father, Bill. Who was, Barbara's big brother, and oldest brother. He had a plane ticket to come and couldn't make it because of his own health problems, which I probably don't have to say was pretty devastating to him. He would very much want to be here. So I'm going to try to get through his remarks here. Barbara is a wife, mother, sister, cousin, friend, a difficult part of our lives. Our daily time together and personal contacts are ended, and that is the reason we grieve. But as we grieve, we must remember that Barbara's grieving is over. She is with Marty forever. And it's important that we come together here and share our loss. But our grieving will take different forms and last longer for some of us. An equally important part of today's gathering, of course, is in celebration of the life that we share. That was Barbara, and the special memories that will be a part of our lives forever. Brother Jim and I have known Barbara for almost 80 years, and Dad also has a vivid memory of his first meeting with Barbara. Your father told you guys that we were going to have a new playmate in our family, so he made it sound good. Jim and I, and he lied the rest of his life. Jim and I knew there was to be an addition to our family, but we were hoping for a pony. So you know that when Barbara shows up. But after the first disappointment, we learned that it was not even a boy. It was a girl. And but of course, soon we learned she was special. I'd been an only child, spoiled rotten for 5 years, and when Jim was born, that is, when Jim was born. And we learned to get along, all of us, for 4 more years before Barbara arrived. And that's when we learned that girls were different. She was too cute, and all the parental attention focused on her. And if I knew what it was then, it would have been sibling rivalry. And Jim and I had to fight to get more attention. Jim told me some of his tactics. Dad didn't go into all that. But I think he won a lot, actually. As time went on, we adjusted. We started to have outside interests. My departure at age 18 left Jim and Barbara to become closer buddies through the years. During my time in the Army, Barbara wrote me regularly so I could keep track of her life. And I realize now that was the end of our earlier life together. We stayed in touch as we married, had families, developed careers, but our contacts were infrequent. Then our second life together began, when Marty and Barbara moved to Hawaii at Yacht Club Knowles. Pat and I wintered in Hawaii for almost 25 years, and all of a sudden, we were neighbors with Barbara and Marty. And we could stop by for a cocktail, share a papaya. We had Sunday afternoon picnics, listening to the Royal Hawaiian Band in Kapiolani Park. We shared Mongolian barbecue at the Kaneohe Officers Club on Wednesday nights. It opened up a whole new relationship. And Marty even recruited me to work on Monday and Wednesday mornings when he and Barbara, helping with income tax returns at Kailua. So they were co-workers as as well as neighbors. And, I mean, I can't tell you how much Dad loved the fact that he got to know Barbara and Marty so well in those last years. We became brother and sister again. There are so many pleasant memories Pat and I have of those times. I'll just share one. When Kristen was preparing for her most important concert at Juilliard, she was to present a Mozart bassoon solo. When she came to Hawaii for Christmas, she practiced hours every day. And we asked Barbara to invite us over for a private performance. And that resulted in cocktails, dinner, and the whole works for Pat and I, plus Jill, Nora, Kelly, and Michael. And Kristen played a portion of the concert to perfection, as always. And after polite applause, we asked 6-year-old Kelly what she thought of it. And her response was, it was okay, but do you know any real music? And so with that, Kristen improvised Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star, which of course brightened Barbara, like, and you know how bright she could get. Kelly was duly impressed. Did we enjoy our many years together in Hawaii and the in-between times at Branch Lake? To quote Barbara, you betcha. Will we continue to grieve her passing? You betcha. And will Barbara always be a part of our life? You betcha. I'll just say a couple things on my own behalf and that of my wife, Reka. I just accidentally ended up wearing blue and orange today, which are Illini colors, Illinois colors. And something that always struck me with Barbara is that, she was from Illinois. She was from small town Cornfield, Illinois. And she was a hick. And that is something she gave to all of us. She was so without pretension, so easily approachable, so easy to connect with as a human being. I think some of that just came, it just grew up out of the earth with her. And I remember, I think it also helped give her this sense of wonder and joy and all of that simple things and everything. And I remember that, I think the concert that Dad was talking about, that Kristen played, that was the one that I got to go to when Kristen had a solo in New York City, and I happened to be living there at the time. And Barbara and Marty came down from Branch Lake for that. And so this was just great. I got to go, and I got to see it, and Barbara and Marty were there as well. And I just remember, I don't think they'd been in the big city for a while. And I remember them, the concert was beautiful, of course, but I just remember them walking around when they first got there, right off, whatever, coming in from the cab from the plane or whatever, and they're walking around, and Barbara's like, the hustle, the bustle, it's just, how overwhelming it could be when you just even haven't been there for a while and stuff. And it reminded me of like, Dorothy and, the Emerald City, like this, and she's like, hey, we're not in Branch Lake. Of course, Marty played the Scarecrow, he's, with the brains and all that, by virtue of his great power. But again, the sense of wonder and, tall buildings, seeing loons on the lake for the 1000th time, but it's still a marvel. Rolling around on the carpet with the kids, the grandkids, playing blocks. She gave that to us, that sense of just enjoying the moment and not striving all the time, reaching. There's something else out there I'm supposed to have, or I'm supposed to be. It's right here. Your life is right here. Your family's right here. I'll always appreciate that. And just a quick word also about, because Janie mentioned counseling, connection to people, special connection to people. I had a really rough time in high school and early years of college. And I was kind of a mess. I'm just horrified now to think of what I put my parents through. I have 2 kids. If they did this to me, I'm going to